So I was trying to sleep just now. It's 1 a.m. And you ever just have one of those weird ass random thoughts from your childhood that makes you bust out laughing for no reason? I just had one of those and I wanted to share it here on YouTube. Um, I grew up in a very racist town, a very racist childhood. I was exposed to a lot of racism growing up. And one of the racist stereotypes and jokes that never made any sense to me was we've all heard it before. It's like, oh, black people love fried chicken and watermelon. They love it, and it's a huge insult. It's a huge joke that everyone hears about, and like the white in the high school growing up, the white kids yelled at insult of black people like liking fried chicken and watermelon. The black kids would get mad and get offended and try and fight him and call him a racist. I'm like, it's fried chicken and watermelon is delicious. Everyone loves it. Like, how is fried chicken and watermelon racist? How has it ever been just a black guy thing? I don't. It doesn't make any sense to me. Especially that's what we ate so much of, and that my dad, who was also one of those types of people, if he saw a black person or a black family out picnicking or anywhere eating fried chicken and watermelon, he thought it was hilarious. He was like, "They're eating fried chicken and watermelon." It's like oh yeah, okay, like we're at KFC or we're at we he would always look for it at picnics. That's why I really remember him pointing it out and just laugh, like slapping his knee laughing if he saw black people eating fried chicken and watermelon. And it was that if we did anything that was, I say picnicking, I almost want to say camping, but it wasn't camping. It was like what we would do is if we went to the beach or if we went to, I was in West Virginia growing up, and we had something somewhere near us called Hungry Mother's Park. I have limited childhood memories of it, but it's something that we went to a lot, and it was just a big lake, but they made it kind of look like a beach. You could get paddle boats and stuff like that, big picnic areas. There's a park area, and it was kind of far away, so we would get a motel out there too. So we would drive a couple hours and get a motel, then go to Hungry Mother's Park, and then go back to the hotel and so sleep there the night, and then go back home for after a couple hours. It's kind of like the shittiest version of camping, I guess. It's like it's worse than it's way worse than sleeping in an RV, and also somehow doesn't make any more sense. It makes less sense than that. So so that was my camping experience growing up. That was my vacations growing up because we were poor and in West Virginia. But he would always just look for that was the highlight of the trip, is dad getting to see black people eating fried chicken and watermelon somewhere out there at Hungry Mother's Park, and just pointing, and like he wouldn't point at them and laugh like, look at you, but like he would snicker, and then we'd get back to the motel and just like, did you see him eating? Meanwhile, we were eating fried chicken and watermelon on every one of these trips.